It is time now to prepare my apricot coating. So I put my stove on high, number 4, and then put my apricot jam on the stove, and I'm going to first boil it. And I don't want to leave it alone. I just want to give some turning time to time. And then once this boiling, I'm going to put this pectin and sugar mixture inside and reboil it. But I have to boil a little bit more further to get this really right consistency. So it will take some time. So I just keep on doing this. It's almost boiling at the moment. See, it becomes nice and liquid. Once I put the sugar and the pectin, it will be thickened up again. What pectin does is, if you boil the apricot jam or marmalade, whatever you want to call, if you boil it for a while and it becomes more thicker, more stronger because the water is evaporated, and but at the end of the day, it's like you touch it, it's still a little bit sticky without pectin. Pectin makes it like a gummy bear. Like, it's just, you can touch it, it's still not disturbed, so it's touchable, and then also good bite. At this stage, you have to be very, very careful, because if this one pour on your skin, it will cause a big trouble. It will be like a third-degree burn or whatsoever. It will be very dangerous. So make sure that at this stage, when we boiling sugar or jam like this, you make sure that you have a non-stick shoes, and then you check the floor before there's nothing on the floor, something wet that you can slip, and really make sure that also in your environment there's nothing danger to tumble or something. Now when we use this one on the Croquembouche, it's not going to be crunchy, as we also talked about it and realize it. So you will see that how I'm going to do that with the brush. And later on, after the finish, you will also see it that it looks exactly like caramel. And if somebody insists to have it caramel finishing, I'll let you know how to do that. It's still also, we can mix the traditional method and then my practical solutions, and you will have also easier way to do croquembouche with the caramel sugar. Okay, that should be okay now. So what I do, I'll take this one to the cold side and let for a while rest, and then the foams settle down and become sort of like not boiling condition. Then we can already start think about how we're gonna do it. Okay, we boil our apricot marmalade, and we add our pectin and sugar inside and boil it for a while, and that means we reduce it for a while, and after that boiling is finished, the foam settle down, and I still wait for a while to cool down a little bit. So that means maybe about 10-15 minutes. So that means that thickness is just right. See, like quite see, when it's falling down like this, it has got that, you know, that dripping is not really falling down quickly, so that's the right condition. Okay, now I make sure my saucepan is cold so I can hold, and then I go with brush in, and the trick is every time you dip your brush only once, and then go close as possible and just go once. And I place my my tower on the turntable. So I'm going to go for each bowl one dip. If I'm not happy with it, maybe I go one more time. So I go from top down. So make sure that drippings goes on top of the other one. I'm practically using my brush like a spoon. And you have to realize that I'm not using brush for brushing. I'm just using brush for carrying out the jam and just putting on. Beautiful. Isn't it look like just like caramel? Imagine this one you're doing with caramel, and you have to dip this each bowl to caramel and hold it in shape, and then let it get set. Next one go on top of it. It's quite a tedious job. It's a traditional, really nice thing to do, but sometimes you think that you can find a little bit more practical ways. As I said, if somebody insists to have the croquembouche with the caramel sugar, all what you have to do, the same thing. You have this caramel in the hand, you have a spoon, and then dip your spoon inside, and then place one spoon on top of here. Then you have also caramelized croquembouche. Be careful on the bottom layer, because don't make too much mess. I'm not trying to cover everything. I will still have some gaps in between. Okay, I'm done. So let's check here. If I go and touch here, it's already hardened. See what I mean? It is already hardened. Look at this piece here. It's already hardened. So I'm pretty happy with this one. Next thing is we clean up a little bit and then remove that base. You can keep this rest of the coating in the container, just put it in the fridge, and next time you just do the same thing and then increase it again and reboil it.